The week 2 opening lines have been posted at BetMGM. Let's go through a few of these, Chelsea, starting with a great Thursday night matchup. Chargers at the Chiefs. Chiefs laying 3 points. The Chiefs are also minus 175 on the money line. Chargers plus 145. Total set at 54.5. And my gut is that the public's going to be all over Kansas City, but I expect this to be a great game.
I thought Justin Herbert looked really good for the Chargers, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some money come in on the Chargers as well. I think if it's 3.5, I'm on the Chargers, but if it's 3, I'm probably staying away. Because if we remember the past couple of seasons, the Chargers have actually been really good opponents for the Chiefs. They have played this team pretty closely. I believe, didn't they win both their games against the Chiefs last season? I'm trying to remember. But even the years in which the Chargers weren't good, Justin Herbert's rookie season, I think they played the Chiefs pretty closely back then. So I think this is one of those games in which the divisional dog might have some power.
I think you are right about that. I hope, you know what I bet? I bet this line just fluctuates between 3 and 3.5 all week long is what I anticipate. So I'm like you. If you can get it at 3 and you like the Chargers, great. At 3.5, I would get a little bit nervous. Let's go to Sunday. Dolphins at the Ravens. Ravens laying 3.5. The Ravens are minus 185 on the money line. Dolphins plus 150. Total set at 45.5. Once again, 3 and a hook makes me nervous.
Oh, yeah. It makes me nervous, too, because the Dolphins did look pretty good, and they had a little bit of that offense that they were missing last year, and that's the down-the-field threat. And they get that with Tyreek Hill. So, Tua is getting the ball down the field to Tyreek Hill. And I don't know. The Ravens looked really good, but also they played the Jets. So, I'm not sure how much we read into that. I think I would still lean towards the Ravens here just because, I don't know, their rush attack is so potent. And Lamar Jackson was making some great throws, too. So it's probably a stay away from me, but we'll see how this line moves. And maybe if it's down to 3, I'll be on the Ravens.
And we were talking about if anyone's going to step up at receiver for the Ravens besides Mark Andrews. They have Rashad Bateman. Devin Duvernay out of Texas had 2 touchdowns against the Jets, so he was very good yesterday as well. Patriots at the Steelers. Patriots laying 1.5. Patriots are minus 120 on the money line. Pittsburgh even money. Total set at 40 in the hook. And, man, this line seems like a trap to me. It's all I can do not to put money on the Steelers to win outright.
God, the Steelers getting points at home to a Patriots offense that looks god-awful. I think a lot of this has to do with maybe the Steelers. Didn't they lose TJ Watt? Didn't he tear his pec or something? Isn't he out?
He's out with a pec injury. We don't know what it is yet, but he left that game before overtime yesterday, yes.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The Steelers have an excellent defense going against this offense of the Patriots. This look god-awful, but it does look like a trap.
Elsewhere, do you really want to bet on Falcons at the Rams? Rams, 10.5-point favorites. They're minus 650 on the money line. Falcons are plus 450. Total set at 47.5. I don't know what my initial thought is on this game except for pass. I'll find something else.
Well, the thing is, I thought to myself, maybe we'll see an overreaction in the line from the Rams looking absolutely terrible against the Bills, but we haven't seen it in this. They're still 10.5-point favorites. So I don't know. We saw some semblance of life from the Falcons. In no world am I ever laying 10.5 points in the second game of the season. So either Falcons or nothing. I think that's too many points. Or maybe put the Falcons in the teaser. Hopefully they don't lose 17-0.
Chelsea, that should be your motto for the season. Falcons or nothing. That's the way it's going to go.
No, I hate the Falcons.
I know. That line opened, by the way, Rams minus 11.5, immediately bet down to Rams minus 10.5. Monday night, we get 2 games, doubleheader. Titans at the Bills. Bills laying 9.5 points. Bills minus 400 on the money line. Titans plus 325. Total set at 49.5. I guess the sabotage factor here, if you're on the Titans side, is that the Bills could run away with this. They look like a juggernaut. However, this line seems way too inflated. I would take the Titans.
I think this is one where you wait until game time because this line might get to 10, and that's a key number in football, even though I think the Bills do have the capability of putting, 21 to, 30 points in the first half against the Titans. I'm not sure if I have faith in the Titans to cover here because this one is in Buffalo. It's the first home game in the season for the Bills. That's going to be a great environment, but the Titans were excellent as underdogs last season, going 4-2 straight up as dogs in their last 6 games when getting points.
The other game on Monday, Vikings at Eagles. Eagles laying 3. They're minus 145 on the money line. Vikings plus 120. Total set at 49.5 at BetMGM. Oh, here's the music. We're going to break. And I'm glad, Chelsea, because I can't get a read on this one.
Oh, I think I'd be on the other side. I like the Vikings.
Yeah, right. They looked really good in game one. Maybe the Eagles touched too high with that number. Coming up.